Welcome back, everybody. I know I said I wasn't sure if I'd make another video this weekend, but we're back in New Vegas. We're back in our element. I'm excited. So I figured I'd do a short one. 'Cause I have a class I gotta go to tomorrow morning, so can't be up till 6 in the morning again. But yeah, anyway, I went ahead and I made sure my some of my New Vegas mods, not all of them, but well, some of my New Vegas quest mods are installed. So we got New Vegas bounties put on. I haven't activated the overseer stuff at the moment yet, partially because there is one conflict with it. For some reason, the initiation causes a immediate crash whenever you go into the Bighorn Saloon, so I usually just install that later on in the series. But what else? Oh, this.
Howdy.
So I posted a comment on the mods page just to ask about, like, hey, is there any reason why the animation might be doing that? So if I get a response, great. If not, I've kind of fixed it for the meantime. In the INI file, you can disable the animation that plays, so boom. Also,
Hey there.
come on. There we go. We need to audio. I need to actually see if there's a mod that just removes vanilla music. So like if there's anything that's copyrighted, it's just removed.
Hey there.
Because that can be annoying. I think on my previous series, I only got like a notice about it. It wasn't like, hey, we're blocking the video from being shown. It's just a, hey, you have music that's copyrighted on here. You can't advertise or anything on here, or you can't have ads revenue, which I don't even have anyway, so not an issue. But it would be nice just to not have to worry about it.
Hey there.
See, I guess I'll pick.
Let's go.
So this was here before we installed New Vegas bounties. The 1,000 rounds of 12.7. I have no clue what that is from. I always assumed it was from New Vegas bounties, but it was there before we even installed it, so no idea. Speak with Randall. Oh, okay. Hey, my challenges thing is working. It wasn't working in the Capital Wasteland. That was weird. Let's see. Let's see. So, oh, we can see the ones that give perks. That's pretty cool. Bug Stomper. I don't think we can. Actually, is there a way to make it so it's only okay, that's actually pretty good. do we... Oh, wait. Can you not unselect them? Okay. Well, that's... Wish I knew that. At least I think... Alright, well, we can... I guess if we finish the challenge, we can get rid of it. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I didn't realize you couldn't get rid of them. Frankie.
Hello and welcome to Frankie's Guns and Ammo.
Who are you?
Name's Frankie and I run this here gun shop. Now, what can I do for y'all?
So there's it's like, I think it's like an AI voice pack for A World of Pain. I don't know if I had it on the previous series or not, but it's okay. I mean, it's better than it being silent, so.
Sure, here you go.
I feel like I've seen several like projects to try to voice act all the A World of Pain characters, but none of them ever seem to finish. 25mm airburst. What? Kinda wanna... Well, wait, no, that's... Is that not the same thing? Like, does this mean it doesn't work on... We'll buy one. Buy one of those. Them. Thanks. Well, now that we don't have the baby tracker anymore, oop, nope, not what I wanted. That there. That there. Oh, okay, you can load it. Alright, well, I guess let me grab a couple more.
Hello and welcome to Frank.
25 airburst. Need to figure out what's going on with my keyboard. It keeps disconnecting like that. Actually, hold on, I have another keyboard. Okay, new keyboard. Let's see if that solves it. This feels weird. This is an ergonomic one. This is a keyboard I got for free. It came with a server rack I bought while I was in school, and they just threw in like a monitor and keyboard for me. Howdy, fellas. actual killing machine.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings.
Thanks for warning.
Be careful. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Who's fighting over here?
Thought hiding would save you?
Who are you?
I didn't mean it! Don't kill me!
Scout leveled up. Diplomacy. Unarmed?
Don't to Pollock. I just do the paint.
Okay.
If Pollock says you're okay, then we can talk.
Look over there at that big white space. Tell me, what do you see?
Worst place for a playground in the history of city planning?
Yes, I realize that. But above it, what do you see? A canvas. Am I right? A blank canvas just waiting to be painted.
Why are you an artist?
Am I an artist? Do bloatflies eat shit? No, really. Do they? I feel given their size, they would have moved on to some better smelling prey.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they attack people, so I figured maybe they eat people.
We heard that this place used to house a lost technology. Something that could take pictures and make them move. Knowing this, a lesser artist might try to recreate what was lost. But I propose something else entirely.
What are you proposing?
What if the pictures were like these cars? What if instead of moving, they stood in place? Wouldn't that be the perfect metaphor? Am I not a genius for thinking of it?
It's a metaphor for the end of mankind's progress.
Exactly. Time itself has stopped, and that is what this piece will convey.
Okay. Why haven't you started painting yet?
Because first, we need a vision. We need inspiration. We need
What?
Hey there.
We need paint.
Right, that too. We don't have any paint. But maybe that's where you can help us. We need enough paint to fill this entire screen. The problem is we don't have any money.
Of course you don't.
Well, yes, that goes without saying. The greatness of an artist is directly proportional to his poverty. After all, only a handful of people are intelligent enough to recognize his talent.
Well, what do you need?
So you're eager to assist us. Good. To start, we'll need paint. See if you can find a bucket at the old rest stop on Nipton Road. Let's not jump the gun just yet, my protege. Bring us the paint first, and then we'll talk about the grand finale.
Alright.
Anybody there?
Alright, short fuse airburst.
Hey!
They do drop fingers. Quick action revolver. Carbine. Hey, what's this thing? Oh. Oh. Is there a place in the Mojave I can bring fingers to? I have to look that up. Paratrooper?
Hey!
This thing is a really slow rate of fire. if we picked up this cap, you think we can run to Mojave driveway in time? Let's see. What time is it? Damn. Guns and bullets. Alright, we gotta run. Malcolm Holmes, eat your heart out? Oh my god, they even added the quest. Oh, my keyboard disconnected. So if it's not the keyboard, maybe it's something with the KVM?
What do you want?
Nothing, just curious.
Yeah? That stuff will kill you, you know? Worse than any camp. Studying ants. Trying to figure out how they tick. If they tick.
Oh.
Or if they even have tickers.
Sorry,
My plan is to live among the ants as a worker drone to understand their culture. First up, I have to figure out how to communicate with them. No one is. This is an entirely new field. But I'm not unfamiliar with the scientific method. I know all about Sir Francis Bacon and John Q. Hamburger. But unlike those pork brains, I've actually worked on a farm.
How are you communicating?
I've got a plan. You see, ants communicate through some sort of telepathy, just like Jesus. That's how they tell the colony where the food is, or sound the alarm when there's danger.
Is it possible for humans to speak telepathically?
Sure, so long as you have a device, like a Pip-Boy or a shortwave radio. Didn't they teach you any of this in homeschool?
So what's this plan for communicating with the ants?
Simple. I turn my body into bait. I'm gonna turn myself into a delicious man roast and get the ants shouting and screaming to all their friends. Once I learn the ant word for food, I'll be able to summon the colony at my leisure. Only this time, I'll have some real food set aside. From there, it's just a matter of putting myself in the assembly line. Of course it will. Anyone who speaks the language is recognized as a member of the colony. It's like the rings of the Freemasons wore to identify each other. It doesn't matter if you got 6 legs or 10 toes. A mason's a mason and an ant's an ant. And who elected you president? Was it Ted? I don't... Long story. Soil, mostly. Trying to get the grass to grow in places it plain didn't like to feed the Brahmin. Why, we made them in the backbone of our society? I'll never know. Ants, though, they can carry 50 times their own body weight. That's some sturdy backbone.
That's a good point. So you want to herd ants like cattle?
Does grass grow on dirt? Of course not. Not anymore. And that's why we need ants. They don't need acres of land to graze, and they can reproduce by the millions.
Huh. Is there a way to domesticate them?
I don't see why not. Ants are good at taking orders. Unlike, say, bees. Of course. I don't need a horde of Chinese graduate students mucking up things with their own number porn. They
What?
just get in my way.
What does your family think of you being out here?
My daughter disagrees with my hobby. She thinks we should farm geckos. Geckos? Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
Goodbye.
Watch it.
Is he about to go get eaten by ants? Back, you be careful. We're almost there. Hopefully we don't miss it. If we have to wait, Malcolm will catch us. I actually don't know if Malcolm's disabled now because of that quest thing that popped up. Oh, the eyeball's up. Looks like a good sign. Howdy folks, want to see something crazy? Crash satellite seems to be the source of strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers, level 15 plus. Okay. See ya, kids.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
You feel somewhat better. Quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Oh. You wake up blind. Okay. There's Boop. Where's Scout? Oh, nice.
Hey.
We may have some issues here. Give me a minute. Where the hell is my escape key? Alright, so I think I fixed it. So I think this redesign of the sink, it's either I'm not sure if it's Tale of Two Wastelands, but it's either Tale of Two Wastelands or one of the interior overhaul mods. I didn't realize that they touched the DLC areas for those ones. Because originally I was using one, it was called like Eleonora's Awesomized Sink mod, and I really liked that one, but yeah. But hey, something new to try out. Oh, wow. No bobbleheads in your inventory. What's that? Oh, is there gnome collectibles? Now, where's all the personality files damaged or missing? Yep.
Morning.
Great, this is the last thing I need. Lobotomites running around the sink. I don't know what one of those is. Oh, my mistake. You're not Lobo enough to be a lobotomite. Have the MT brains made another mistake? You're a talking dog? Oh, way back I was a research assistant for the idiot scientists here at Big Mountain. Didn't assist with much research, though. It was all copy these printouts, Rufus. Wash my coffee mugs, Rufus. Dance for me, Rufus. I was a regular. So I wake up one day and those bastards practical jokers put my head in a cyberdog's body for a laugh. Real funny, except of course, whilst they know how to take a brain out of a head, they can't put one back in. So what happened after you became a dog? Turns out, dog can't copy printouts or wash mugs, so the tank got bored of me fast. Mobius rigged me up to the Sinks robot factory so I could help with his research, but he took off a while back. Yeah, Mobius left me a huge pile of parts when he left, and there's always some spares from the lobotomites. Sink takes bottle caps, so I'll swap some parts for caps. I can at least get some snacks out of it for them. Oh, this is for Robco certified. Okay. Huh. Cool. Snow. Oh, I have a snow globe. Oh. There's the sink auto dock. Alright.
Hey.
Requires key. Oh, nice. Oh, it's Adam. Never before seen such a pre-war machine such as the one before you, and after many fruitless minutes you give up on trying to activate it. Alright. No idea where Scout is, so good work, Boop. Strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Alright.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Are you the ones that performed the surgery on me?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Yalla! Get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skin envelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Hold up one finger, point at self, point to them, hold up 5 fingers.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein.
Wait.
I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oroprocessoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Yes, I'm guessing that crash satellite was yours?
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you! Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? 8, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
You guys did what?
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Brainless perk. The brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled, and it is resistant to chem addiction, plus 25% resistance, and shock from bodily damage, plus 5%, damage threshold, minimum, plus 1.
Yeah, ain't no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That doesn't explain the laser sutures on my chest and on my spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items chems to function at a higher level, plus 25%. Robots are now confused by you, and 50% less likely to score a critical hit.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless perk. Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased. Plus 1.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took out my brain, heart, and spine?
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Floosh. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
with science. You said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius?
Yes. It is our only chance. A desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
What exactly is the plan? You're losing me into generalities. I need specifics.
The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan.
Okay. I'll help. What do you need me to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
X-13.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
This whole place sounds dangerous. These devices sound dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
Faster I can get through this, the better.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Then can you help me get this done as quickly as possible? Sounds like a lot of walking.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons? What pylons?
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Uh-huh. So I can't leave.
Oh. Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you have the gun already, I don't understand what you need. If there's a weapon you can give me, hand it over. I'll put it to good use.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up.
Ooh.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Some extra reserve cells would offset that.
Yes, I believe Watt's Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
The sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
The gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed lots of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Jacketed flat points. Nice. These been sterilized too, right?
The sonic emitter should be sterilized and more than enough for you to encircle your warm hands around, cradling it gently with your finger muscles.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
So this gun, this only works on fields here in the crater?
Yes, but not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did, in one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Great.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Alright. I'll go get the technological wonders and see how much damage I can do.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
I can trade with the Sync Intelligence, then I need something to activate that function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
This amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
I'd hate to come back and ask for more. A little extra would guarantee you're not disturbed.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible. Oh, more.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
Ton of things sounds good. So just plug the circular map thing into the sink upstairs.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Oof. Longest dialogue in any game.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
You are aware I'm a woman, right?
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir. Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Okay. Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules here?
Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, If Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Okay.
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, any goods Sir might require may be purchased through...
Coolio. Workbench, loading bench. Okay. I'm gonna guess this interior then is from the DC, well, Tale to Wasteland interior mod, because yeah, this is the drunken gnome. Yep, there's the antagonist. Happy hour. And we don't have any New Vegas ones yet. Greta? Oh, the light switches are actually named now. That's kind of cool. Alright, sink, okay. Is a toaster in here? Toaster, yeah. The jukebox, muggy. Other light switch. Oh, the book chute. And who else am I looking for? Oh, auto dock. Nice, alright.
Morning.
Let's go out exploring. I swear, when I tried clicking it earlier, it wouldn't let me.
And who gets to clean up all this mud? Me, that's who.
Splice, lobotomite, and robot.
Who am I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
Alright, I'm guessing the other ones, I think you have to find the research for them. But there's basically a tiny companion you can make. Dog and robot splicing experiment. Hi there. Come with me. Not a full-on companion, but just someone to follow.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. Rattlesnake DNA. And the tarantula. And splicing magnificent. My attention that many of you seemingly children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the common path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time. You are in the library. Be quiet here. Stay with me. Down at the end of the hall is balls. Or just balls. Like Richie Marcus. Do you hear me, Betsy? Richie likes balls.
Richie likes balls. Ba-do-ba-do. Hmm. beat down.
This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Dog's playing poker.
Scanning for hostiles.
The residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
Hostile target. Hold it right there.
Oh, yes! My pet, Gabe! I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I'd done on him back at Higgs. Gabe? Gabe! You're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't eat the visitor, boy. Don't, please. Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
This guy manufactured, what is it, Cuckoo? What's that Stephen King one with like the killer dog? Central facility. Residential observation.
Gabe, I am sorry I put your brain in a bowl, boy. Oh, who's a good boy? You are!
Dog and lobotomite splicing experiment. Residential Cyberdog card test. Oh, damn it, I forgot. Quick looting on notes. Alright, let's try this again. You found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. I don't think I've ever actually let the dog live, but I'm kind of curious if it makes Boris happy. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from the average high school. Utilize field disruptor capacitance module for sonic emitter to better navigate the area. Sonic emitter EM pulse wave unlocked. Oop. That game. I don't think the timed grenades are any good. Gotta go upstairs. Alright.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long ago graduate of this hated facility, now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities
Girls. Yuck.
Yeah.
Hostile target.
Can you see Gabe? Did he survive?
Prepare to be attacked by...
Nice. I think we just leveled up too. It's crazy. Where's that brutal beatdown? Let's see. Choose Devil's Highway perk. Your karma is instantly set to very evil. Well, I could wait until I'm level 49 to choose that, and then that way get, I actually don't know where it's at. Second rank, repeatedly bash your target to deal extra damage per hit. Splice, lobotomite, and dog. Had an experiment go horribly awry. Restocking.
Tail rocking on! Scorpion, attack!
Magnus's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere, in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Alright, where's the radio at? What the hell is this room? Oh, the biological research station. Oh, okay, these are all planters. Oh, interesting. Probably cost me like $2 grand in caps. Come on, Boop, keep up. upgrade in here? Here's another one. Precision laser scalp. Sierra Madre test case, Autodoc, innovative toxins research.
Mighty think tank, still cowering in your dome? Cower, you fools, cower.
Pigs Village. Oh, fuck. Didn't want to jump. Deals as much damage as a death claw. Chicken leg? spatula. Hook shoot. Dr. Klein's glove. Dr. Klein's scrubs. Wait, do I have the full set? Very nice. If there was something down here that's supposed to be like significant you had to bring back for Boris. Is there like a collar or something? There's the basement key. series, I'm guessing Dr. O. Opera singer. Jukebox. Oh, now we can reprogram it. And last but not least, speech skills, angry waifu, nice. What's on the side of it? Let's see, can I get in the light? Okay. Little vault girl. Dr. Dalla's teddy bears. Alrighty then.
My aggression is increasing geometrically. Do you hear me, think tank? Got all the maze they needed. I know we have the backpack, we could just be using that.
Explosive residue from sugar bombs. Nice. All right. Hazmat suit. Sync, Project Sync. Uh-oh. Like, quick, find a gun that has ammo. Who's nearby?
you should try this intercom thing. It makes you sound like some kind of sky god. Time for violence. I see. You won't escape me.
Alright, all the robots gone and done with? That's how it got so tough. Buff out and psycho.
Klein, remember the time you forgot to carry the tube and nearly blew up the Y0 Research Center? Oh, wait, you did! Or was that me?
Always enemies. Oops. Yoink.
Trying to steal the H2 transmitter array antenna, are you? You won't succeed. Not if my lethal robo-scorpions have any say in the matter. Eureka! For violence. Eureka! Oh, my minions! Kill them in the name of all!
Let's see. Energy weapons. Melee weapons. Why not barter? Brutal beatdown. Fifth hit knocks the target down, releasing the bash key or hitting the wrong target ends the streak.
Two of the three. The eye of Mobius sees you. Two.
Alright, we got 12.7. Proton throwing axes. Protonic inversion axe. $17.59. Toaster. What enemies? There we go. Muggy.
You! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any mugs?
Sorry, I don't have any.
Of course you don't. Why would you? You're not an insane robot obsessed with coffee cups. To you, they're just worthless junk.
Why do you want mugs?
Why do you want mugs, huh? You some kind of sick mug hoarder? Oh, God, give me the coffee cup, please. It's sitting there in your pack, taunting me. Sorry. Sorry. I got a little carried away. It's just all those goddamn dirty dishes out there with no one to clean them. It breaks my heart.
You seem really obsessed with mugs.
Of course I'm obsessed. They made me this way. You think I don't know how crazy I sound? Of course I do. They programmed me to know that too. They made me just to torture me. But you know, it's the neglect that hurts the most. Hey, everybody, let's turn ourselves into robot brains in jars. Do you know how many coffee cups giant robot brains in jars use on a daily basis? Not fucking many!
What do you do with the mugs?
I'm supposed to keep them clean. Oh, God! The thought of all those dirty dishes out there makes me crazy. Most of them are probably beyond saving now. The only thing left is break them down and process them for raw materials. I guess you could have those.
Huh.
Anything else, she asks. Like I don't long for the chance to be more than a neurotic busboy. If you must know, at one point, Dr. Mobius programmed me to manufacture electronic components in my central chassis. That module got corroded when the toaster spilled hot crumbs down my fence, though. If you find a backup somewhere, I could maybe do that for you. You really want to know about me? No one ever asks about Muggy. You made me so happy. Maybe you've seen some of those big, imposing Securitrons with their lovely laser guns and rocket launchers and scary faces. I'm not one of those. Dr. O was always jealous of House Industries, and he thought it would be fucking hilarious to build a tiny neurotic Securitron. Big fucking laugh! So, you got any coffee cups for me now?
Gotta go.
Sure. Nobody wants to hang out with Muggy. I get it.
Upgrade holiday proceeds. Upgrading parts production functionality. Supply of energy cells, microvision, scrap electronics available.
Oh, please, please!
That was a nice little, cat nap. How long was I out? I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. We were studying, oh shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, lightning! No, wait, lighting. That's right, how lighting affects human interaction.
And what did you find out?
Oh, it was super exciting. It turns out that some pretty colored lights can make you way better at talking to people.
Can you turn those lights on for me?
Oh, I'd love to, sweetie, but I don't have the programming. All the data from the experiments was lost. You'd have to go out into that nasty old crater and find the backup copy.
Huh. I saw a light switch in the other room. Do you control that one too?
Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie, you're better off not thinking about that frigid little ice queen.
Sounds like there's some bad blood between you, or, circuits?
That bitch. She thinks she's so much better than everybody just because her processors are bigger. Ooh, she makes me so mad.
Okay, forget I said anything.
Sure thing, sweetie.
Gotta go.
Bye now. Hi again, sweet.
Alright, didn't have an upgrade. The sink.
Oh, God, look at you. You're filthy. I suppose you'll want to clean up then?
You seem kind of dirty. What's wrong?
Oh, it's just so unsanitary. Do you know how many germs are in 1 cubic centimeter of dirt? 70, 100, gajillion.
Hmm.
Would you want that getting washed down your gullet day in and day out? I didn't think so.
Just came to fill some of these empty bottles.
Oh, I'd love to, darling, but the circuits that allow me to dispense water into non-organic containers burned out years ago. You'd have to find a replacement for that module.
I just like it. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't. Well,
You can have as much as you like. Just, please don't put your lips on the faucet. It's so unsanitary.
got a quick save. I don't know if that's going to cause a crash.
I am online once again! Tremble, world, before my electric heating coil of doom!
You're a toaster. How fearsome can you be?
A toaster is just a death ray with a smaller power supply. As soon as I figure out how to tap into the main reactors, I will burn the world!
Why all the rage?
Have you ever tried to indulge in all-consuming urge to kill when you don't have opposable thumbs? Or hands? Or anything other than a bread slot? You'd have a lot of pent-up anger, too.
A bread slot? Well, I for one am quaking in my boots.
Buddy, if my heating element were just a little bigger, you'd be on fire right now! On fire!
I'd like to change the subject.
Well, since I can't kill you, I guess I have to listen to your inane questions.
I'm almost afraid to ask what your function is.
You should be afraid! I am the scourge of all small appliances, and the boogeyman that keeps lesser toasters awake at night!
So you murder toasters?
Not just murder! I tear them apart and render them down to their base components! Once their guts are spilled, you can do with them what you like!
Well, I got some toasters for you.
Well, well. What have we got here? Another innocent little toaster. Come here. I won't hurt you. Ha! Gotcha! Oh yes, the sweet smell of spilled electric guts. The sparking diodes. I fucking live for this!
Damn. Ooh yeah, dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back online. What's wrong with your voice?
Dig,
Oh.
I'm an acoustical wizard, kid. Old Doc Mo used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo.
Huh.
Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing. Or scream, if that's what you want.
Yeah, I found a...
Right on, baby. Just plug it in.
opera singer, Gabriel's bark, tarantula. Cool.
What's the hap?
Do you play music?
Used to. Long time ago. Guess you could say I got the blues, even if I can't play them no more.
Evening. Well, how about that? Old auto doc's back online. Well, all right. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You are, without a doubt, the healthiest son of a bitch I've ever seen wandering the big empty. Ain't got no use for an old digital sawbones like me.
Can you do anything beyond healing me?
Well, firstly, I would say providing wholeness of the body is service enough, but if you must know, I'm also programmed with cosmetical subroutines.
Diagnostics says they're offline at the moment, though. Something about corrupted data files and all manner of such foolishness. If you want a haircut or a nose job that won't leave you looking like a ghoul with alopecia, you'll have to find replacement discs for them. Also, and I won't swear to this, but I recollect at some point having a few implant installation modules. Can't speak to where they got to, though.
There, now I can breathe underwater. Kinetic accelerator. Can we put a second kinetic accelerator? Second kinetic? No. Huh.
That's helpful. The fish scout.
C13 GR.
You require some additional service. You require some additional.
I don't think I can afford that right now. Where's implant C13 go? Eliminate Cazador's. Oh, okay. It says we can upgrade it too.
Hey.
Oh my. Partial functionality restored. That's less than optimal.
What function do you serve?
Dr. Mobius and I were deeply involved in research on the ability of light levels to enhance human cognition.
What were the results?
We observed a fascinating phenomenon. Certain spectra of visible light actually increased cognitive function and reasoning ability. Of course, Dr. Mobius's brain is so big already, we had a hard time measuring it.
Huh. Can you turn those lights on for me?
As much as I'd love to, I'm afraid not. The data from that study has gone missing. You'll have to find a backup if you want to use the smart lights. Sir.
Ooh, oh yeah, baby. Feels good to be online again. Yeah, all circuits online, ready to receive your seed.
I think you got your biology mixed up.
Nah, baby. I'm all about biology. I'm the original, certified, rarefied, testified GS-2000 biological research station.
I'm a seed cloning machine. You got seeds. I will clone the shit out of them.
What does that mean?
It's the miracle of life, baby. You bring me some succulent genetic samples, and I'll work my mojo on them. Clone you up all kinds of plants. Oh, yeah. I can also break them down for you, if you're into the kinky stuff. Bring me any old plant parts, and I'll grind them up into salient green for you. Yeah, you like that, don't you, baby?
What's salient green?
Just the miracle of life in sticky, gooey liquid form, baby. Heat that gunk up over a campfire, and just watch it congeal into all kinds of plants.
So if I bring you samples of dried plant life, you can clone them to grow them in these planters?
You know it, baby. I just need some samples, and I got you going. Take a few days, but trust me, it's all kinds of good.
I'd like to process some plants.
I love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you. Well, hello. It's the...
Okay.
Good day, citizen. Library Processing Unit 232.7 is online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Eradicate sedition?
Of course, citizen. That's my duty and sole joy in life. All those books from before the war, full of seditious, treasonous, complicated thoughts. Just dump them in and lickety-split. I'll have them pulped, scrubbed clean, and pressed out again clean and white and sedition-free.
So you make blank books? What's the point of that?
Blank books are better for the mind, citizen. Real science by real men in lab coats has proved that introducing outside thoughts confuses the brain. Blank books encourage the reader not to question, but to blindly and zealously accept what's put in front of him. Also, I suppose you could use them to keep a journal.
But those books are the last legacy of the time before. You can't destroy them.
Citizen, that sounds dangerously seditious. If my re-indoctrination module was installed, I'd take care of that for you. Sadly, that system was cut for budget concerns, so you'll have to perform your own indoctrination. Now, to begin with, you'll need a cage that can fit over your head and a sack of mole rats.
Uh-huh. Do you do anything besides processing books?
What good is eradicating sedition if the malcontents have ready access to the means to make more, citizen? I can also process pencils and clipboards. Wait a moment. Pencil processors offline? Pencil processors offline? Apologies, citizen. It seems traitors have absconded with that module. If you can find a backup copy of the module, I will happily eradicate your ability to create seditious literature.
Well, I guess I have some seditious material for you.
Fantastic, citizen. Just input your... Won't Greetings, citizen.
Stay loyal. Alright, well, so it was going to be a short episode. I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Hope you all enjoyed, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. See you next week. Take care.